You know, a lot has been said about FEMA, but the California experience is one that I think is distinct and one that we should acknowledge. The earthquake at Northridge was an absolute disaster, but an absolute success when you think of the recovery, and it was because of our work with FEMA. And I want to thank FEMA for once again stepping up. You know, the bureaucrats, it's easy to say no for a bureaucrat. It's easy to figure out a way not to do something. But when a governmental official works through those regulations, and I think for all of us who've worked on this, they sometimes are daunting. To have the kind of leadership that we have at FEMA that stood up and figured it out with EMA, with Cal EMA, with the city and the county, with the owner of this park, I think we need to acknowledge that. And I just want to acknowledge you for the $1.5 million grant and most importantly for trying to figure this out. This was a monumental task and we still have a long way to go. But I know that everyone involved is committed to returning this neighborhood to its past vibrancy.
We're here most of all to salute FEMA and Cal EMA for stepping forward and making it easier for us to make this process work. Thank you all.
There's just absolutely no way we could have even begun this without the help that we've received from these folks. And all I can say now is that yes, we will, in terms of this thing being rebuilt. This is going to come back to where it was.
Now let me just say one last word about FEMA and Cal EMA. This would not be possible today. We would not be moving forward today if it wasn't for Mark Neveau, Tom from Murayama, right? Right. Yeah, Tom Murayama from Cal EMA. When we sat around the table in the mayor's office a few weeks ago, it wasn't pretty, but we were all result-oriented. We were all result-oriented. We wanted to get this thing moving. And I've worked with a lot of FEMA people, and I want to echo what the mayor said. Our experience with FEMA on this case, once we got together, has been nothing but superb. Yes. And we thank you. And you know, I guess we could call it Neveau FEMA.
And here, FEMA's been absolutely outstanding. And they have because the way governmental, federal, state, local rules work sometimes, the red tape involved sometimes requires a gymnast, if you will, somebody who's so ambidextrous with the rules, if you will. And FEMA really worked hard. Mark Neveau did a great job of trying to figure it out, working with Cal EMA, working with the city of Los Angeles, and we can truthfully say, without any exaggeration, that everything that we'll be able to do here, we'll be able to do because of that partnership. So thank you, FEMA.